Hey, big boys. This is Avi Bink Vega, and today we're doing episode 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope you big boys enjoys. Roll the intro. Game not suitable for children or easily disturbed. Hi again, Santa! Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word.
Yeah, that's right. I'm giving Santa Claus his own voice. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your word, Santa. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for ya. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't even see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys! Santa always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, it's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once, Missy.
That's so...
You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Santa could be good friends too. If you wanted to. I don't mind.
Sayori.
Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri, even brought you something today, you know? Oh, I remember the book. Yeah, I restarted day 2 because of that hiatus. So, that's why you're seeing familiar things right now.
Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really.
Don't be shy!
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do?
Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Hey, don't worry about it, Yuri. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything. in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here...
Sayori reaches into her bag and pulls out a book and gives it to Santa Claus.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so kawaii? She even picked out a book she thinks I might like, despite me not reading. Yeah, you keep that book, Santa Claus.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book. Phew!
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. In a day, 2, or a few.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica have a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read right now. I could probably fall asleep. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori and Monica's conversation. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Huh? Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We need a way of showing everyone something that speaks to their creative head. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative head. What's this? Sayori is taking us really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. And you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly! That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy! At first they were talking about their creative head, and now they're talking about their creative stomach. Cupcake Citizen! I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has any trouble finding any motivation at all because the player character's got an empty shell that the player fills. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. That's because she's an AI. She already has her shell filled by the developers. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry! Wait! Actually, nope! I'm not sorry! It's your fault for sleeping like that, you loser! This isn't a napping club, you know! I don't care if I get coal for Christmas! Does our school have a...
Does our school even have a napping club, Sayori? And yes, you're getting coal for Christmas!
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? What are you talking about? This is anime. You need to get used to it, loser!
Don't say that so loud. I don't want them to think I'm begging to your feet or anything.
I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though!
Yeah. I know. I sit around in my socks watching anime. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Even when I sit around in my socks watching anime.
It's what I do best!
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Every day?
That's not very convincing, Sayori. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time, young lady? Who is supposedly 18 years or older.
That's a secret.
I knew it!
Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
Can't even do that! Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh? Sayori glances around herself. How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking all around here.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out.
Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair's just really hard to get right.
Not falling for that, Sayori. There's more than just your hair. Your bow isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar.
I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Oh, they would. They just won't tell ya.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it, because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care. You're still getting coal for Christmas.
Hey, you meanie! I don't want coal for Christmas!
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't even have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean, Santa Claus! You're the one who deserves coal for Christmas!
Sorry, but you'll thank me later.
I start to button up her blazer from the bottom.
Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it too, stupid. You dummy. That's why you're getting coal for Christmas.
It's okay though. Happy we're like this. Aren't you?
Huh? I guess.
Hey, be careful! The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close?
I struggle to fully close the button near her chest.
Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Ugh. If you ever buttoned it up, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't even fit anymore. That's another reason why you're getting coal for Christmas. What are you smiling about, young lady? 18 years or older?
It means my breasts got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look so much better now, so...
Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy! Not worth it. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better! Now my breasts can breathe easier. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around with her tiny little shirt that doesn't even fit her. So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Sorry about my allergies. Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't let you do things like this. Oh yeah, you do have a point there, Sayori. You take better care of me than anyone else would. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. I don't want a boyfriend.
Stop saying these weird things, Sayori. You're still getting coal for Christmas.
Huh? I didn't say anything weird. And why am I getting coal for Christmas? I didn't do anything.
Jesus Christ, Sayori. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier, you guy who sits around in his socks watching TV.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
Guess we really are better at
take care of each other than ourselves.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So maybe
you should come wake me up in the morning.
you're doing it again, Sayori. This is why you're getting coal for Christmas.
But I was joking that time.
It's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh?
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share our poems now? We wrote. Yay! Santa, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, samey.
I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yes,
Yes, I did.
relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn spiral paper. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. And it looks super fancy too, let me guess. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's share the poem with Monica first. She's the president. Let's start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem. I want to know I'm putting in effort. I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Santa Claus! I heard you were trying to give Sayori coal for Christmas. I'm not gonna stop you, but you should consider that it might be hurting her feelings. Having a good time so far? You lazy boy who sits around in his socks watching television?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Je vous écoute.
That's French for
I'm listening. Don't be afraid to bring up new things, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring up things. How much better just go in with a flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyways, want to share your poem?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. If you would stop doing that inappropriate pose, Monica, or you're also getting coal for Christmas.
Don't worry, Santa. We're all a little embarrassed today. You know. But it's that sort of barrier we'll have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, it's true.
I hand Monica my poem.
Huh? I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would write.
Is that
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really do care. Well, each other's well-beings. If you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd ever think. You could ever imagine. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get from reading your poem.
Huh. Are you sure you're not reading into it too much?
It could be. And I love doing this inappropriate pose. It's so comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. I am equally as weird as Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I could tell she likes exploring emotions, happiness, and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that actually is unexpected, to be honest. I wouldn't expect something like that, because I'm Santa Claus.
Well, each to their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll help you to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
Actually, the point of the game is you write the way everyone else does. Or you could do what I do and go crazy random.
It's not like you have to worry about pressing them or anything. And I'm doing the inappropriate pose again, because I love to do that pose. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good at it.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way.
Oh, I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What the heck was that?
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. You sound like someone who's inside a video game who's self-aware. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of my poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it'd be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Well, it's because I'm self-aware. Is that what you want to hear? I'm aware I'm inside a video game. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming off strongly. It's because I'm aware I'm inside a video game. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper, tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is keep your pen in the same spot for too long. You'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. In this world of infinite choices, what will it take just for me to have it all? So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening.
Sayori.
Oh my goodness! It's so good, Sarah.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jesus Christ, Sayori.
I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read it, it was not just a poem. It was a Santa Claus poem. It makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, Of course. Not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like you said before, Santa. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Well, you two are childhood best friends, obviously. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing me in my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I'm hungry.
Sayori, sick guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Got to do it last night. I'm getting cold, aren't I?
Oh, yes. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean, Santa. Still trying my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or should I say, sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
Where you were like,
I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's very weird.
I need eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'll write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it, Sayori.
Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking, didn't I? It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad? No! Do I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes. We really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
It's fine. I really didn't notice. As you were saying... Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. In the end result, both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor is totally changed. Stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even in a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
So you don't mind if I read your poem now, do you? Please do.
I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which of itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The word I can't read of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last. Ugh, can't even read. So hard to read that style of writing. Streetlight to have withstood the last of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Huh? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took long to read. Oh. Well, I just don't read script very often.
No, it's because your handwriting's so hard to read, Yuri.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Sayori? Actually, that story isn't about a ghost at all, Santa. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbologically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon will be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
Natsuki is dead last. Because she just is. Okay? She's too childish despite being 18 years old. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not kawaii enough for your...
So basically, it's not kawaii enough for your taste, Natsuki.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
What? Anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. You're right. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about a simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme in the end that made it fall flat deliberately. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be professional. I'm glad you learned something today. Didn't expect that from the youngest 18-year-old here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. They're all over 18. But if Natsuki's feeling this proud, I'm not taking it away from her.
Phew.
I guess that's everyone. Glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is kawaii.
Kawaii? Be right back. I'm back. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be kawaii?
I know. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all, Yuri.
Huh? Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Santa Claus liked it. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
And
Santa likes my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri.
Huh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Well, maybe you're just jealous that Santa appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything overly kawaii.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose breasts magically grew a size bigger as soon as Santa Claus showed up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki? That's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
How am I fighting, you guys?
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Santa! She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing, this is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Santa.
Wait! There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but also a waste. You understand that, right, Santa?
Well? How did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with probably think more highly of me. Please help me, Sayori.
Natsuki?
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So I instead turned to Yuri.
Yuri?
Yuri's expression is so defenseless. I can't bring myself to say anything to her.
Sayori!
Huh?
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this?
Santa? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Yeah, I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their feelings to our conflict.
Well, that didn't work. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself, Yuri? This is exactly why nobody likes you. Stop it!
Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along! My friends are wonderful people! I love them because of their differences! Natsuki's poems are amazing because so many feelings in just a few words! Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your brain! Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting?
Because?
Well,
Also, Natsuki's kawaii, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's breasts are the same size they always were. Big and beautiful.
That's kind of gross, Sayori. You don't say that again.
Sayori.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So this is why Sayori is vice.
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Couldn't even bring myself to interject. The president, it's kind of embarrassing.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she?
You could say that. She might have an airhead, but sometimes she weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me.
Monica smiles sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. I think it's because of the pose. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Santa Claus, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems turn out even better.
Think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Santa! Ready to walk?
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I had spent so much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that sort of thing always happen?
No! It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise. They're both wonderful people. So you don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion is all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew!
You-
You know, Santa, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the most happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
That's
Every day's gonna be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but But does it really need to stop there?
Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that once more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Let's do this. So that way Purple Math Queen won't be mad at me. Random it is! Alright, we're gonna wrap it up for today's episode. And don't forget, girls could be big boys too. See you big boys laters.